Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood Nameman2939 at it again. Just a few days after recording, probably just like 2 days after recording the Mr. Beast thing I talked about. I'm back here again with the loud wind in my ears as I try to do it all over again. Speak out loud. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood Nameman2939 at it again. Day or two after filming the Mr. Beast video I did, I wanted to do something else, try to keep it going because I want to get my voice kind of used to doing stuff like this. See if I can find this guy. Huh? Stupid. Change that automatically for me. Messed me up. Oh, let's hope it's nothing Coke. Now, today's subject, Logan Paul and his frivolous lawsuits. And, CoffeeZilla is the target of that, apparently. I probably should say everything I'm about to say is just sort of my speculation. It's all allegedly. Just like everything said about Mr. Beast is all allegedly. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I just kind of going over my thoughts of what I heard. So, because so apparently, for those who don't know, this Logan Paul is suing CoffeeZilla for calling him a scammer, even though Logan admits there was a scam. He just says that he wasn't, like an active participant. Logan claims that he is a victim too. And he initially even flat out said CoffeeZilla helped him in uncovering all this. But since CoffeeZilla turned around and then continued to say that there was a scam, instead of saying there was people that Logan had hired that did it, Logan himself did it, in more or less words. Now Logan's suing him. And the plot gets even weirder when you find out that CoffeeZilla's insurance company screwed him big time because they had written it out to where his insurance would not cover defamation, which is the entire reason he bought the insurance company, or the insurance in general. I actually sent it to my brother, a video about it, because I was like, you need to see this, because he's a big-time business owner, and I was like, man, if they could do this to a sharp journalist like CoffeeZilla, then who knows what's in your stuff. It even said in the video that CoffeeZilla's broker, who set up the account, and the underwriter, which is like the guy who kind of helps read the contract, he didn't know it either. Which, like, that's really crazy. So only a couple people, if anybody, knew how fucked up that contract was. And the reason I sent it to my brother is because you have to understand this is the equivalent of like he's in the construction business, right? So this is the equivalent of somebody like having what's called house insurance. You know, like if you're, home insurance, where like if your house burned down, or in my brother's case, it'd be more like liability insurance in case something went wrong with the job. Well, imagine if they said, sure, we'll cover every single thing except for accidents. Like, except for one thing you need me to cover. It's just beyond crazy. I have no idea how something like that is even remotely illegal. He's shooting the NPC. We were having a conversation, bro. So you should keep that? Yeah, keep. What? Sound like you dropped again. So the thing about Logan Paul, I've never liked him very much. I've always had the sense that he was a shady dude, not to mention not exactly my cup of tea. I'm not exactly his target audience. That's all good. What was that building that had that? So I'm not exactly his target audience. That's fine. But I always kind of like thought he was a little bit sleazy anyway. And then you hear the stories about like the Japan thing. Him just generally making some mistakes and not cool stuff. So let me kill this dude real quick. Or die trying. Maybe I should just escape. No, we got this. We had it if I had pulled the weapon out. We'll be right back. So just when I thought I could never be a fan of someone like Logan's because he's, a douchebag, he's a scammer, allegedly, he takes advantage of the young audience in that same way that I complained about Mr. Beast in the last video. Not quite as blatant with the giveaways and gifts, but pretty much the same. Not to mention, just like I said, I'm not exactly his target audience because he's really obnoxious and the kind of thing the kids would like. And that's just not for me. But just when I thought I could not be a fan of something like that, he turns around and becomes a very good wrestler. He's like a damn good wrestler. He's, in my opinion, one of the best performers in the entire WWE right now. I mean, you put him up there with someone like Cody Rhodes, he's right there. A lot of it comes from him being super reckless. That's cool. I mean, yeah, he has a reckless style, but, like, it works for him. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm a big fan. I really, really enjoy his wrestling a lot. But then he turns around and does something like this. And it becomes really hard to root for somebody who does shit like this. Where he's suing a guy Basically just because he's richer than that guy and can get away with it. I mean, this is a lawsuit. He 1000% knows he can't win. He's on tape even admitting that CoffeeZilla does a good job. So, like, nothing about his case can possibly win in an actual good court. And if you really want to understand how much fuckery is involved in this, all you need to understand is that he specifically went out of his way to file it in a place where you can't simply get it thrown out for being a frivolous lawsuit. That person was dancing in celebration and I ruined it. There you go. So yeah, let me clarify that last point. The man put his lawsuit in a state, or I'm sorry, in a federal court, because if he had filed it where he lives in Texas, he knew that it would get thrown out, because they have something called an anti-slap law, which basically slaps down frivolous lawsuits. And this is totally a frivolous lawsuit. So instead, and it's definitely because of the insurance situation, CoffeeZilla is going to have to like fundraise $1 million or something crazy to you know, take care of this lawsuit. And that's bullshit, man. That's like some next level mega bullshit. And this all comes right after I started to root for the son of a bitch in WWE. Like I said, he's a fantastic fucking wrestler. I'm not sure what more I could add to it than that, but yeah, just my brief thoughts on it. I think it's a shame Logan ended up losing his championship. He was a U.S. champion at SummerSlam. Some people wonder if that had to do with the fact that he was involved in some controversies. Some people thought it might be retribution for him. But this guy's good. I'm in trouble. Last chance. Sorry, I had to walk in there. Man, this guy's good. Okay, go change this daggum car. Oh, God, what is the game? How did I not jump? The health pack's right beside me. I can't get to it. Yeah, I forgot I had the crowd. Anyway, yeah, that's about all of that. Peace.